Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun's secrets no one knows about. The world of Korean drama hides many layers beneath the polished surface that fans see on screen. Behind the glamour, behind the romance, behind the picture-perfect moments lie secrets so deep that only the shadows of the industry whisper them. And today we dive into the astonishing, untold journey of two stars whose connection has left fans talking for years. Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun. Their chemistry and suspicious partner was more than acting. It was a storm waiting to be understood, a calm river hiding a roaring current. What really happened between them? What secrets have they carried silently while the world watched their every step? This is a story that no camera ever revealed. The story whispered behind closed doors. From the moment they met on set, something shifted in the air. It was not loud. It was not dramatic. It was subtle, like a soft breeze brushing through leaves. Chang Wook walked onto the set with his usual charisma. Nam Ji-hyun arrived with her natural glow and quiet strength. The crew would later say they had never seen a connection form so quickly between co-stars. The first secret began during their early script rehearsals. While others saw professionalism, the insiders saw something unspoken. Whenever Chang Wook read his lines, his eyes would drift to Nam Ji-hyun, even when her script had no dialogue. He said it helped him understand the scene better, but the staff exchanged knowing glances. They could feel a spark even if the actors pretended not to notice. Then came the moment during filming that changed everything. A late-night shoot. A dimly lit courtroom scene. The whole crew tired and waiting for the final take. They rehearsed the scene in silence, and something unexpected happened. Chang Wook froze mid-line. Everyone paused. Nam Ji-hyun stepped closer and gently asked if he was fine. He nodded slowly, but the tension in the air was clear. After the camera stopped rolling, he walked outside alone. Later, the assistant director would reveal that Chang Wook confessed something unusual. He said that acting with Nam Ji-hyun sparked emotions he did not plan for. Emotions he did not expect. Emotions he could not easily shake off. The staff kept the secret safe because they knew it could change everything. Nam Ji-hyun had her own hidden moment too. One evening, she stayed behind on set long after everyone had gone home. The lights were dim, the hallways quiet, and she sat alone flipping through the script. A crew member returning to pick up forgotten equipment saw her with tears in her eyes. She quickly wiped them away, but he noticed. She whispered that the emotional scenes with Chang Wook felt too real. She feared losing control of her acting. But was it really just acting? Another secret came during a famous kiss scene. Fans around the world still replay that moment, praising their chemistry. But what no one knew was that the director had planned only a brief kiss, a simple, gentle moment. Yet when the camera rolled, the scene stretched longer. Their movements became natural and instinctive, not scripted. When the director said cut, the whole set fell silent. Chang Wook walked away with his heart racing. Nam Ji-hyun stood frozen. The truth was clear. Something real had slipped into the space between them. But the industry is strict. Agencies have rules. Timelines, expectations. Nothing escapes the eyes of managers. So their growing closeness had to be hidden like a flame shielded from wind. There was a moment during promotion that the public never saw. Backstage at a fan meeting, while the stage lights glowed outside, the two stars sat quietly in the waiting room. Chang Wook noticed Nam Ji-hyun rubbing her hands as if nervous. He reached out, placing his hand gently over hers. No audience, no cameras, no pressure. Just two people sharing a quiet truth. A staff member opened the door and froze at the sight. Chang Wook quickly let go, but his expression was impossible to misinterpret. Something deeper was forming. Then came the most dramatic turning point. A night before one of their biggest press events, Chang Wook called Nam Ji-hyun to meet at a quiet rooftop reserved for staff breaks. They sat under the fading sky. She asked softly why he called her there. He hesitated. He spoke slowly, choosing every word. He said he needed to clear his heart before the world saw them together in interviews. He confessed how working with her changed him, how she made him want to protect moments that felt too fragile to speak of. Nam Ji-hyun listened without interrupting. Her eyes glistened in the dim light. She told him she felt something too, but she feared the consequences. She feared losing the pure bond they already shared. That rooftop conversation remained one of their deepest secrets. Neither ever mentioned it again. But after that day, something in their eyes changed whenever they looked at each other. Then Chang Wook had to enlist for military service. The goodbye was short, simple, and controlled. Agencies instructed them to keep their interactions minimal. But insiders say Nam Ji-hyun attended one of his silent private send-offs far away from media eyes. She stood at a distance behind tinted car windows watching him walk through the gates. She did not cry in front of anyone. She held her emotions tightly because she understood what silence meant in their world. During his service, Chang Wook wrote several personal letters, some to family, some to friends, but one sealed letter remained without a name. Rumor says it was meant for Nam Ji-hyun. No one knows if it was delivered, but one staff member remembers hearing him whisper that certain feelings must stay hidden until the right time arrives. When he returned from service, his smile looked brighter, but his eyes carried a quiet seriousness. At his welcome back party, a crew member asked if he planned to reconnect with old cast members. He mentioned a few names casually, but when Nam Ji-hyun was mentioned, he paused. He simply said he hoped she was doing well. That pause spoke more than any words he could ever say. Years passed, but their bond did not fade. Whenever they appeared on Variety shows, their reactions to mentions of each other were always warm, cautious, and filled with nostalgia. Fans noticed their smiles, their subtle laughter, their meaningful glances. Then came the biggest secret of all, something almost no one outside the inner circle knew. Last year, both actors were spotted at a private industry gathering. A small dinner attended only by close colleagues. A director who worked with both of them invited them without telling either that the other would be present. When Chang Wook arrived, he greeted people politely. When Nam Ji-hyun walked in moments later, their eyes met, and the entire room felt the shift. They approached each other slowly, smiling. Quiet, familiar, comfortable. No cameras, no pressure. Just two people meeting again, in a world that constantly kept them apart. They sat beside each other that night talking about old memories. They laughed about their clumsy scenes. They smiled recalling the long nights on set. And once again, something unspoken filled the air. Later that night, after most guests left, they stood by the balcony overlooking the glowing city. Chang Wook asked if she ever regretted not speaking certain feelings years ago. Nam Ji-hyun looked at him gently. She said some emotions do not fade, but they grow stronger in silence. That night remained hidden from the world. Only the whispers of the industry carried fragments of it. Their connection is not defined by official statements or public appearances. It is defined by moments the world never saw. Moments filled with courage, hesitation, warmth, and longing. Moments that shaped the unseen story between them. No one knows what the future holds. Will they reunite in a drama? Will they ever reveal the truth behind their bond? Or will their secret remain a quiet flame protected from the loud world they live in? Whatever happens, their story reminds us of something rare. Not every connection needs a spotlight. Some of the strongest bonds grow in silence, away from cameras, untouched by rumors, held tightly by the hearts that share them. And that is the hidden tale of Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun. A tale the world was never meant to hear. A tale that now belongs to your imagination. Thank you for joining this deep dive into the untold story of two stars whose bond captured millions of hearts. If you enjoyed this journey, do not forget to stay tuned for more dramatic, revealing, and emotionally charged stories from the world of Korean drama. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive and your imagination wide open.